Morning, everybody. It's Thursday, August 7th. Welcome to the Inside Edge. There's a moment coming soon when New Jersey will have to face a reckoning. What do we do about recounts in elections that are decided by a whisper? Because this wild inconsistency, if you've seen one judge, you've seen one judge roulette, it's not just messy, it is dangerous. In Roselle, a Democratic council primary came down to 3 votes out of 3,000. The judge said no recount, didn't think it was necessary. The appellate court stepped in and said yes. And wouldn't you know it, the count changed. Now it's a 2 vote margin. That's not nothing. That's the difference between a concession and a courtroom. In the 39th District Assembly primary, the recount didn't change the winner, but the vote shifted by double digits. Two candidates gained 12 votes, two candidates gained 6 votes. That means people's votes were flat out missed the first time around. 13 towns saw revised totals. I mean, how is that acceptable? And in recent years, we've seen 1 vote elections in Trenton and Parsippany and Boundbrook, East Newark. Andrew Zwicker won his first race by 78 votes. Vince Mazzio by 40 for the assembly. Every vote matters until the state acts like it doesn't. And still, Assistant Attorney General Susan Scott and her team stand up in courtrooms and argue against hand recounts, even in 1 vote races, as if the system is sacred and error proof. Maybe her staff just doesn't want to do the extra work. And sometimes judges seem all too happy to oblige. This one still haunts me. Caldwell, 2023. A council race is decided by 4 votes out of nearly 2,000. That's 0.1%. Yet Judge Robert Gardner denied a recount. The appellate court flat out refused to fast track the appeal. Why? Because the judge said even if the results were wrong, they could still swap out the winner after the loser was sworn in. I mean, let that sink in, everybody. The losing candidate walked away. He didn't want to be branded as a sore loser or an election denier. So he stepped aside, and now no one will ever really know if the person who was elected actually got to serve. And that should terrify anyone who believes in democracy. Where's that abundance of caution thing we always hear about? Instead, we've got a system that shrugs. And when I hear that Judge Gardner is handling an election case, I get a chill in my occipital. And I remember what happens when no one double checks the math. Anyway, everybody, I'm going to take Friday off. Zach Blackburn is going to make his Inside Edge debut on Monday morning. I'll be back Tuesday.